Disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Do not attempt this at home. Vitiated how-to will not be responsible because you decided to be a cheap ass and not hire a professional.
On with the show.
Alright, first things first. 2012 Chrysler Town & Country. I'm changing the 4 engine mounts. The passenger front, the driver's side, transmission I guess it's called, and then the one in the back, which is the pain in the ass one from what I can tell. So, it's going to be broke down into 4 videos. I'm going to do the easy ones first because the next 2 you're going to need ramps or possibly jack stands. I don't have jack stands, so I got ramps. So there's that. First one I'm starting with is the front passenger one, which is down in there through all that. So we'll get to that in a minute. First thing, disconnect the battery. Hope you have enough sense to. If not, that's on you. That's not my problem. It's a 10 millimeter. You just loosen it up just enough. It says to disconnect the one. I have learned from past experience, if you don't disconnect both, it can shock the fuck out of you. Been there, done that. I'm removing this because I'm gonna need to later, and right now it's just gonna be easy to do what I'm doing. So get the fuck out the way. Next, we're coming over here to, let's back this up a minute. The jack situation. Before I forget, get you a block. Put it right up under the edge of the oil pan, just as so. Don't do it too much. You'll bend the hell out of it, and then you're gonna whine and cry about it. And then there's that. So, anyway, next thing you want to do is disconnect this hose right here, or tube, whatever you want to call it. That right there, and that one there, that's 10 millimeter. I already disconnected it, so you just gotta pry it off, because it's got a little lip on there. So there's that. And that. Throw that in the yard. You don't need it right now. Next thing you're going to want to do is disconnect this hose here. Move it out of the way. You don't need it right now. Next thing is the power steering fluid reservoir. That is a 12 millimeter, I think. I done disconnected it because you guys know how slow my ass is with shit. Oh, my bad, 13 millimeter. That's 13 millimeter. You unscrew it, sit off to the side. If I could throw it in the yard, I would, but you can see it's attached, so there's that. That's disconnected. Pop this out right here because it's going to make things easier. And while you're at it, since it's there and you're doing this, ouch, not good for big hands. Change the air filter, since you ain't got nothing else better to do, since you already got it apart. Okay, there's that. All that is just a peg down there holding it. So you're going to take both hands and pull this out like so. So now that you got the air box out, throw it in the yard. Next, we're on to, we gotta get these 2 things out here. You have a bolt there and a bolt there, a nut here, and 3 bolts here. Supposedly you're supposed to take all 5 of those out, but I found somewhere that you can pull just the 2 nuts out and get that out, but we'll see if we can do it. All right, now here we go. The 2 nuts right here are 13 millimeter. I disconnected them. I'm just unscrewing them so that way you've seen that the work's being done. Then next up, we got these two big bolts here. Bad boys right there. Those are 16 millimeters. And they came out fairly easy because I used my little dual impact thing. And I thought I had this one unscrewed all the way. Come on. Shit. Okay, now here's to see if it works. Hell yeah, that shit worked. Well, you gotta pull the other 316 bolts off. Just pull this off. You pull that ground wire right there off. Oh, I gotta go a little bit more. You gotta remember now, it's under your fucking oil pan. So you gotta go slow with it. Because you're also putting the weight of your car on there too. So you gotta be mindful what you're doing. Let's take a look at this. Look at that. Good thing I'm changing all of them, because I just seen the one all messed up. But I'm changing them all. So I've got the new one here. Oh. Grab this new one. Oh. Hold on, I'm losing my plastic. All right. That's the new one. That's the old one. I got it from A1 Auto Parts. If you buy the whole set, all four of them, it's really cheap. If you buy this one by itself, it's like $50. So it's like $119 or $118 if you get them off Amazon from their site. And it's free shipping. If you go to their actual web page, then it's gonna be a little more. And my jack went down, so I had to go back up. Okay, I tried doing it the one way I seen in another video. It didn't work out that way because my jack goes too far forward when you jack it up, and it goes too far back when you lower it. So what I did was I put the two 13 millimeter nuts back on there, and then you can lower it, or I'm lowering it, taking my time with it a little bit, and it's, whoop, as you can see right there, it lined right up in the holes. It's not all the way down, but it's down enough to where I can get the bolts in the holes. Okay, right now, I just got the bolts snug right there, and I still have the jack holding the pressure some. So what I'm doing now is I'm relieving all the pressure. And go back and tighten everything down. Well, if you're torquing them down, these two are supposedly 15 pounds, and these here are supposedly, those three, if you end up taking those off, are 41s. And those there, I would assume, what they were assuming is 41 as well. I used an impact, so I didn't torque nothing down. I just used the impact to put them back. And that there should be sufficient enough, but it is what it is. Now you just put everything back the way it was.